Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin, and today we're playing. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin, and today we're playing more Disco Elysium. I'm so excited to play this game again. Okay, so in the last episode, we walked around. That's it. That's all we did. In the last episode, we explored more across the harbor. Not the harbor. Like what was it called? The waterlock. The waterlock. And we ran into this girl on the ice, and she was trying to make music from like the sound effects in the world and like under the ice, and it was really cool. She was really sweet. She told us that she was with a group of guys and they were all huddled in a tent, and the leader of that group is named Andre, and he was hysterical. I loved Andre. I just liked his character. He was so like energetic and he had like this punk vibe, and it's just solid. He wanted us to help him remodel the church, the old church that's along the coast, into this new hip rave scene for these teenagers. And I really want to do that side quest. I don't know if there's any more, if I can do any more of that right now, or if it's something that has to be done later on, but I'd love to do that quest. I might try to get to it today, but I'm not sure. It's just, it sounds like a lot of fun, and I want to have a whole disco scene if I can. We went inside of the church, and there was this weird acoustic feature in the church where you stand in a specific spot and you can't hear anything, basically. It kind of freaked Kim out a little bit. I don't think it was anything supernatural. I think the church was probably just built really strangely. Inside of the church, we saw a man kind of hanging from the rafters, and he was this crab man that Andre described, but he was really just a runaway teenager, I think, who kind of like dedicated himself to like serving the church or something. He talked a little bit about what he was doing there, but I gotta be honest, I didn't really follow him that well. I'm very excited to turn it into a rave scene. I want to do that quest so bad. I want to see what's going on there. We also went and talked to Everett Clare again, and we told him that we unlocked the door for him and all that, which sometimes I forget that there was a victim because I get so sidetracked. But he confirmed that him and his men did kill him, although he seemed surprised when we told him that the man was shot in the head, not just hanged. It probably wasn't a lynching, it seemed more like an execution. We agreed to help him out with building like community gathering spot across the waterlock, and I only agreed because my empathy showed that he actually does care about the people who live there. I'm not sure how much I believe that. Like I said, I'm trusting my empathy thing because he is a sleazeball, and I feel like we really shouldn't trust him, but I guess we have to get signatures for him in order to do that, and then he'll help us out. So hopefully he sticks to his word. I really don't like how Everett uses Harry's name as sort of like a way to make him seem more friendly, just kind of calls him Harry constantly. And I don't know if maybe that's just how he is to everyone, but it seems like he's trying to weasel his way in to be his friend and to convince him that he's like on his side, basically. In the process of doing so, he's almost always completely ignoring Kim, which pisses me off. No one ignores Kim. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna wander around again today, see what happens, see what the game brings to me. Oh, I do want to learn the song that the smallest church in Saint something, and I have to get a record player for that, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. So let's not waste more time, and let's get back into this game and see what happens next. Before we get started, one of my mods, Ghost, wanted me to include his message, "Hello world," into the video. So there you go, Ghost. I just saw your message before I started recording. Okay. Here we are. There was something I wanted to do real quick, which is try and open this container. I just realized that I have a pry bar, and I don't think it can open that, but we will see. No. I don't think so.
Before you attempt to turn the handle, to no avail.
Yeah.
The doors seem to be mechanically
okay. I was like, damn, big brain.
Left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Come on, Kim. I know you want to get in there like I do. I used up like 2 skill points when I really shouldn't have. Should have just saved them. But I don't know. I am like this, so what should I do? Damn. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Get 2 signatures for Everart. Special borscht. You have to figure out what they're putting in the soup. Help the ravers start a nightclub. I really want to do this. I really want to do that. It's still kind of early. We got time. Then, oh god. Then at night, we can talk to the smoker on the balcony. If we have time this episode. Yeah. Oh wait, why am I doing this? I could just fast travel. I'm so dumb. I also just looked at my messages. This is from my Discord, my moderators. Aaron, if you see this while you're recording, say Adam is the bestest boy. Please and thank you. There, I said it. You guys, y'all are so dumb. Alright, epic. Now we fast travel. Right? Bitch! I can't fast- Why? Guess we'll go the long way then. Can I talk to you anymore?
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
The weasel I visited. Turns out he has one hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, his mug collection certainly represented antiquated social values. Is that how you say that word? See how we're all busy concentrating on the racist mugs? That's what the ruling class wants. A man with such a funny mug collection can't be all that bad. All I'm saying is he had a lot of mugs.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend.
He touches his beret. Alright. Bye. Okay, it's a little more quiet over here. It was so loud. Oh god, no, not that. Actually, you know what we should do is go to Roy's pawn shop.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
Oh my god, okay, this reminds me. Okay,
In
bye.
the cabin,
Bye. So, I'm gonna put in a clip right now of when I replayed this game to, because I thought I was gonna have to replay it because I didn't have enough money for the bill, all that. I replayed it, and when I went into Kim's motor carriage, there was an extra option under the radio thing, and I'm just gonna put in the clip here. It was hysterical. If you, I don't know if everyone got this, or maybe it was an update. I seriously don't know, but I haven't seen it in anyone's playthrough. So, here it is.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe it picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
He's still avoiding your gaze, and his ears glow red.
Oh, is that what it was called? Nothing to get into, really. But sure, let's focus on the important things.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect it to someone?
So yeah, that was that was pretty funny. I don't know really what it was, if it was just like a racing radio podcast or something. Something Kim was embarrassed about, let's be honest here. He was not... He was pretty embarrassed. It was really funny. I just want to know if anyone else got that interaction, because I haven't seen anyone else get it. Sadly, I didn't have my reaction to that clip there because I was just playing on my off time, but I'm glad I recorded it. Alright there, Roy. Can I have some,
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
boom boxes? Stand on the tip of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
I like it.
This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Don't I want a record player? Shopkeep, this Stereo 8 approved machine here. What I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure.
Oh.
You can use it for that.
Okay, cool.
Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Shopkeep, this Stereo 8 approved machine here.
Is the Harman Welsh W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
I think that's what I need. Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
He grimaces. Who doesn't like music? I want to buy that boombox.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Nice. I got a boombox. Can I just play music as I'm walking around? I really hope this is the right one in order to play that tape. It better be. Alright. Let's give this baby a whirl. Oh wow. Oh my god. I'm just holding it. Nice. I'm just holding it over my shoulder. That's amazing. It's not playing anything. Okay, equip this to play tapes. This is a reel-to-reel boombox of everyone's use. A little banged up, a little chipped, and honestly, not that loud either. Looks cool though. Excels at being carried on the shoulder, allowing you to play audio tape items and blast music into the face of unsuspecting strangers.
The porter reel is
Here we
just
go.
what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Press play on the tape.
You press the large button marked Condenser, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Press your ear against the speaker. Keep the porter reel at a harmless distance and wait.
Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad.
Do you not get to hear it?
Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Clasia told you about.
Clasia.
Perform it. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
I want to sing it. Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this. No, I couldn't. It's too sad. I might cry and trash the room again. Scratch that. I'm already crying. And I look dumb. And old. But I might trash the room again.
Crying is good. It gives your performance authenticity. Besides, you already know the lyrics, since you listened to it like 1,000,000 times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself.
Oh,
Let
Lord.
the pain out. Make everyone understand.
This is not gonna go well.
The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Listen, I know it's strange, Kim. You wouldn't understand. Okay, sing karaoke. Well, I already gave him the stuffed bird, and that made him like me a little more, so I think I got a good shot. I honestly think my chances are pretty high. Let's see if he'll let me. I don't want these guys to watch me sing though. They already hate me.
Hey, was there something you needed?
He seems to be a little nicer to me now. He nods in greeting.
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Gart, I need to sing karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
Yeah, but look him in the eye. Johnny Law is about to tear it up sad style. Why do you even have the PA system if no one's going to use it? It's part of my quest of self-discovery. Help me. This is my way of apologizing for the whole trouble I've caused. Please let me say I'm sorry.
By causing more trouble, I think we're good.
Why do you have the PA system if no one's going to use it?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
He begins confidently, then stumbles on his own words. What happened in 44?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
What? It's not a prop, it's for your clients. I know it's used. When was the last time you had a band play here? When was the last time?
It's not for bands, it's for clients. Some clients, okay? Not you.
I'm a real client. I've paid my bills and I have the right to use the karaoke machine. Okay, fuck me then. Just fuck me. Oh my god, the drama. I'm a real client.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
He comes up with a counter argument. It's alright, I have my own song with me. Give him the tape for the smallest church in Saint-Saëns.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
He shakes the tape at you.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself.
No.
Oh yeah. Time to do the damage.
Alright. Can we do it now? Oh lord. Okay, hold up a minute, hold up. We have to change our outfit if we're gonna be singing. Alright. I assume we should up our drama. Clinically insane. Do I really want to be wearing that though? You know what? I want to look nice. Alright, let's look nice. I assume there's gonna be a check that I could pass or fail, so. It's my trusty outfit. Alright. I'm so scared. Excuse me, Kim. Ready?
The stage is all set up for your performance.
Oh no.
Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet.
This is gonna be so bad.
You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
Kim is watching. Don't be nervous.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Oh god. Cannot be retried? Oh shit. Look, Kim, I'm gonna sing karaoke.
I can see that.
Lieutenant steps away from the stage, ready for your performance. Put your lips against the microphone. Test it.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room.
Shit.
You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand?
Look around the room.
There are some people out there, but mostly a post-meridian slumber has fallen on the premise. Not super lively. It would be wiser to perform in the evening, no? But the choice is yours.
Alright. Okay. Let's not do it yet. I want to have a higher chance. I'm probably not going to pass it. But... yeah, I had a feeling it would be drama. How much better of a chance do I have with
The
that?
stage, you feel...
So, are you ready for your thing now?
No. Alright, let's wait till the evening. Let's wait till the evening. When I have more people around. Yeah. Let's not do that. I want to do it really, really bad, but it's not a good idea, I don't think. Maybe I can wait till I get a skill point and then up my drama. Just keep upping my drama as much as I can. If it was a white check, I'd do it right away, but... I don't know if I have another chance at singing that song. Is there anything on the list that I can do? Let's try to get as many skill points as I can. Let's talk to Joyce. I've been putting it off long enough. Is there anything Cindy wants to say?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Oh, not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
Okay, so it's not the old ladies.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
Really? You're a miner? Don't you have a real home? It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
She looks at the paint dripping down the wall. Don't you have a real home?
Does anyone in a city like this?
She replies wistfully, looking around.
If there's pain about any particular home she's lost, she's buried it deep, fortified herself against it.
You're a miner?
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens.
Okay.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
Alright, Joyce. Talk to Everard. Let's finish up the reality questions.
More lessons in basic reality.
Okay.
My favorite part of the...
Those are a lot.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Show your badge. I found my badge, by the way.
I love you did.
She inspects a piece of blue plastic, her eyes scanning from left to right.
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer.
Nice.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious.
Yeah, that's me.
What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
Seaweed drips from the badge in your hand. It smells of fish.
How about you share your information on the lynching, now that you've seen his badge?
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the
Oh,
absence
come on.
of the badge, I have informed my employer there will be a probe. I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them.
This was your plan all along.
My plan is to share information. The only way to do that now is by telling my employers you've kept your end, which I hope you will, because let me tell you, we are in dire waters.
She shakes her head vigorously.
Meaning, the information she has will raise the stakes in this game.
Alright.
The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share crucial information with you. Now, is there anything I can do for you in the meanwhile? Tea, perhaps?
By the way, I talked to Everard Clare.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
She smiles carefully.
Finally, time to choose sides.
Oh god. I'm not gonna do that. I didn't. He's a beautiful man, beautiful and just. Everett Clare is a hero of the workers' movement. He's a champion I've sworn fealty to. Is that a word? He's a bloated rainbow socialist. I can do business with him. For a socialist, he's reasonable. He is not the champion I have chosen. I wish to swear fealty to you and the cause of capital. I have a feeling the international community does not approve of him. It's not important if I liked him. I was doing my job.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something...
She turns to you.
How could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
She smiles. I'm really trying not to pick sides here.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
He asked me to open a door. He asked me to deliver an envelope. Let's tell her both.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
She waves her hand. No, I mean like a real door to someone's house.
Oh my. A real door?
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
I can't tell if he's unhappy with me telling her this. It had to be done. I got information. It was useful to the case.
That's good to hear, Detective. Police work is rarely pretty, but it sounds like you did what you had to do.
Her bartering mind cannot fathom that you didn't ask anything in return.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal, and it was not for nothing.
This seems serious.
Oh no.
I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Okay. We're not gonna tell her anything else. That's all I gotta say.
Naturally, Detective. There are lighter topics to gossip about.
I'd rather talk about something else for now, if you don't mind.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later, down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat.
She simmers down.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Tell me about the Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
She points to the small dots on the horizon.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Okay.
A billion?
What exactly is a billion? Wow, that's it? I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time. Numbers like that mean nothing to me. Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
Yeah, a wave hits the sloop. She grasps for the mainstay for balance. Okay, that's what that was.
A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where does the Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormentang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners? Who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
She gives you a little smile. 8% of all cargo in the world? That's quite the endeavor indeed. You don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company is nothing without them.
We built this district.
She says calmly.
We. There it is. She owns up to it.
There you go.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
She points behind you where the seawall rises.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Hopefully. Okay. Thank you, that's all for now.
Wow, so someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
I like brown. I like standards. Look, I'm just trying to do my job. No need for extravagance. What is this? Picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns. Kim, am I boring? I am the boring cop. I'm trying not to be, but I'm trying to stay as neutral as I possibly can in these situations. I don't know what it's gonna mean later on. Kim, am I boring?
You? I wouldn't worry about that.
He looks at you.
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown, he doesn't even want to talk to you about it.
Oh, come on. Look, I'm just trying to do my job.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's coppo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Yeah, no need. Let's keep that announcement on standby for now.
Good, good. Of course. To outright declare yourself something does seem a bit too interesting now, doesn't it? I won't trouble you any further.
This fucker.
Hey.
Psst. Look around.
Psst. Hey, you.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Oh, how come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind. Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
No. It's too tiring. I don't have it in me. I'm beat down and broken.
Very well. I guess no one will build communism then. Tell the working man it's over, unless anyone has objections? No objections. It's mathematically impossible to achieve a classless society. Everyone knows this. Anyone? Anyone else? There's no one. There's one.
No, shut up. I want to lie down and let the water carry me downstream. Peace out. Come on, man. I'm not a communist. I'm just trying to be freaking neutral. I'm boring cop. No, boring cop. I'm 4 boring cop. 3 superstar cop. 9 sorry cop. Oh, I'm a moralist. See? I'm a good guy. Right? What's this? There's something down there. Huh? Hi. Can I not look down there? Alright. Wait.
The soul stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Kim, look, bullet holes.
Where?
He looks around. Point to the chips on the wall. Looks like someone has been shot. We're cops. We should solve it.
There? Those are old.
What do you mean by old?
These bullets were fired during the revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation.
Okay, what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Alright. The musty smell of potato, cellar, and spring emanates from the air vent. Is Kim singing that? Oh no. Something must be down there in the vents. Alright. We can also use one of these viewfinder thingies. Maybe not this one.
This coin operates.
Okay, is it this one? Let's try to look into it.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
What's a tourist attraction doing here?
There was a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
The way you said that. Revitalization. The lieutenant looks around and concludes. What happened?
They got as far as the street lamps and that statue on the intersection before something went sour. I suspect it was Claire's doing. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
He lowers his voice. Cool. I dig organized crime. It's the best. Can't we do something about it?
We should have done something about the Union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer.
Okay. Insert a coin.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk. The ring of metal.
Yay. Pull the handle and look inside.
The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry. Different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob and focus your vision.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Hang in there, little one.
The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
Aww. There are ruins of some kind of building there.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
The lieutenant takes off his glasses and cleans them. His eyesight must be pretty bad. And he's probably nearsighted if you can't see stuff from far away. Alright, I'm supposed to find my bird? Find your hairless bird. Working class woman said you're a bit of a cockatoo. What if it's true? Go read up on cockatoos in the bookstore. Maybe you'll discover something new about yourself as well. Hi.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I'm looking for a book about cockatoos.
A book about cockatoos? There should be one upstairs, right next to the shelf of biographies.
Thank you. Hopefully it's not too expensive. No sane person would ever put their head into such a machine. What? What machine?
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over. A couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do.
Alright. Is this the bird book?
A sulfur-crested
Yay!
cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title. From A to Zurich, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo.
What about this guide to cockatoos, storekeep?
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
Oh, I can try to steal it. Let's just buy it.
Oh, a nature enthusiast. Good choice. I knew it was a good idea to keep that around.
Okay. Well, let's read it. I'm just trying to get XP. Alright. Book from Ada Zurich, A Guide of Cockatoos. A book about different cockatoo species and their behavioral problems. Perhaps it could also offer some insight into your own often problematic actions. The spectacular major majestic cockatoo eyes you from the cover.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest, found on the Seminine Islands and in southern Fas a la Mer. Known for their intelligence and general precociousness, cockatoos are popular birds in aviculture. However, they often exhibit various behavioral issues.
I know cockatoos are very attached to their owners. Like if their owner leaves, they can start like picking out their own feathers and stuff like that. I don't know if maybe that's part of it. Okay, what more?
This book talks about the delicate nature of toos, as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang bang cockatoo. It's colorfully illustrated.
Alright, what problems do these birds have?
Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day.
Yeah.
They love to talk and have been described as lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up.
I could handle that. It would be nice to have someone to talk to when I'm feeling lonely. Who would ever want a chatty companion? I want someone who knows how to listen. I could handle that.
Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, cockatoos may scream non-stop, pluck their feathers, or become aggressive.
Yeah. Right, that's pretty bad. Anything else?
It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food every day.
Wow.
And give them the full care that they need. These birds will never understand that you have a life of your own.
Yeah, but there has to be something great about cockatoos as well.
You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle, and show off, and will even scream for fun, often as loud as up to 135 decibels.
Jeez.
Ouch. That must hurt. Not great for the neighbors.
Read about funeral cockatoo.
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. There is something indisputably ominous about it. Ooh.
Cool. Read about major majestic cockatoo.
Perhaps the most impressive of all the species, the endangered major majestic cockatoo, is often described as the most flamboyant bird in the jungle. Its pink-colored wings and flowing crest embellishing its proud and bumptious nature.
Hold up. I gotta look up this bird now. I want to see what it looks like. Major majestic cockatoo. Whoa! That's awesome. What the heck? It has a mohawk. That's so cool. Jeez. I'll put up a picture right here of what that bird looks like. That's insane.
In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species. It must be glorious to behold, dark pink and snow white.
Read about the most common bang bang cockatoo.
Despite its banging name, the bang bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species, common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Its plumage is mainly grey and white. The Seminoles name, bang bang, is thought to be of onomatopoeic origins.
Honestly, this bird does sound a bit like me.
Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
The gray and common bang bang, that's me. So that's boring cop, I'm guessing. The only funeral cockatoo in its darkness can truly grasp the depths of my doom-laden soul. I'm guessing that's Apocalypse Cop. Isn't that obvious? Major Majestic, here I come. That's Superstar. What if I am just a fuck-up and a cockatoo? I had to take some time to think about it. Let's go with Sorry Cop.
You're right. You're a fuckatoo embodied. This sorry-ass bird belongs in your heraldry. It probably doesn't even have feathers and only screams.
I got an achievement, literally the sorriest cop. I'm guessing this is like on Earth or something. Okay. Well, I did that quest. Great. You know what? Let's look into the special soup that they're making. Let's do it. I'm so excited. I'm so hungry. This quest is gonna make me hungry. Alright. Hi!
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Hi. So his name is not Gorazzi. I think that's how you say it. Because someone in the comments told me that Gorazzi Quebec is basically him being... Doesn't that mean like he's offering you food or something? I think they said. Leo said you're friends with Manana? Is that true? Is that how you say that?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again.
Nice.
They're friends?
What is in that borscht you're making there? Point to the large pot.
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question.
Sorry, I don't understand you.
Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer, with his brow arched.
Yes?
Horse need more vodka?
He looks at the soup, then you. Oh, he picks up the bottle from the shelf.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the
He nods.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
No. Yes, nod and turn the fingers clockwise. Turn the vodka up. No, no vodka. Turn your fingers counterclockwise. Cut it.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
Stay masculine. Peace out. Alright, we did that. Cool. Finishing up some stuff. So, I think what I'm gonna do... is try to establish my authority. Finally.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. Me and Everett talked. He'd promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
He spits. Yes. That is it.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us?
The little guy leans forward. Very mature, guys. Everett said word, right? Why don't you just push me some more and find out, Gimp? I would never tell on someone. Very mature, guys.
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word.
Sure.
Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys, Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
Thanks.
Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus Hardy is a golden god. They want to laugh at his jokes even before they leave his lips. This guy is a born leader.
I hate him.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Establish authority.
Establish authority, yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
First, you need to tell me who someone's been raped, and then you say you don't know who? That's bullshit. Stop your feet. I'm the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping. Point your finger. Turn to Kim. Turn to Lieutenant Kim. I need your gun. That's it? That's all I got?
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results. You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing.
Kim, I need your gun.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea. I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
What? Who, me? What is it?
Yes. You. Stop talking out loud. You sound like you're unraveling.
I wish I didn't do this one. Everyone calm down. This is only a demonstration. Turn to Kim the gun, please.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
I wish I didn't do this one.
But I don't want to give you my gun.
Lieutenant looks worried. He whispers.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
This is so... Oh no, I regret this. I'm not scared anymore. I know what I have to do. Trust me, Kim. I am merely flesh. There's no other way. I know what I'm doing. This is not my first day on a police job. I want to turn back.
There is no back.
No!
Detective, we don't have to demonstrate anything. Let's just get back to the questions.
He thinks of putting his hand on your shoulder, then doesn't. There's no other way. Come on. Just let me go back. I know what I have to do.
And what is that?
He hesitates.
He does not like that phrasing. Neither do I.
I know what I'm doing.
Police job?
He tilts his head to the side as if inspecting you. A brief moment passes in silence, then...
Be careful, it's loaded.
He unholsters and gives you his firearm. It feels oddly light and buzzing in your hand like a funny toy.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
No! But I want to point it at them. Put the barrel in your mouth. So, behold, the, demonstration. Give the gun back. This is getting too scary.
Thank you. So, questions?
He quickly returns the gun to his holster. Oh my god.
Yeah, I have one.
What
the fuck was that, you Nancy?
Nothing, just a minor misunderstanding. Let's return to questions, officer.
He is grateful to have that gun back on his belt right now.
Gonna take off now. Oh. Sorry, that did not go as planned. Hi.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Okay. Thanks. Okay, well, that went well, didn't it? I haven't eaten all day, so I'm having dried strawberries. Yes, it's on brand. Let's travel. Wow, that was fast. Okay. So, I want to help them turn this place into a rave club. We really don't have anything else to do for the day. Let's look around. Someone must have worked hard to smash the plastic dome.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change.
Pick up the handset.
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Put 10 cents in and dial random number 00524031155. Sure.
Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this?
I don't know.
End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre? Is that you, Pierre?
The voice is female and sounds about 100 years old. Yes, it's me, Pierre. I might be? What's Pierre like? No, this is not Pierre.
Do you have any news about Pierre?
Who is Pierre?
He's my sister's grandson. He used to visit me as a lad. Fine young man. But who are you, then? A salesman of some sort? Modern goods are rubbish, and I can't afford them anyhow. It's a shame what you did to our country.
The woman moans and the phone lines howl in unison with her. I'm not a salesman. I was just calling a random number and somehow ran with it. Yes, I'm a salesman. What exactly did we do to your country? I don't know who I am, but who are you? No, I'm a police officer.
To hell with the police. To hell with you.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Oh shit, what's over there? Damn, there's so many places. What the heck? Oh god. Frick yeah. What's this? Oh wait. Buzz hum, the electric flows through wires and audible power. What's this?
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Take a closer look.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Why not?
It's a guano-encrusted jacket, and you're already carrying around enough as it is.
Come on, but I'm taking it. Filthy jacket. Ew. That's so gross. Oh, I can't even wear it. I can just inspect it. This filthy rag has been at the mercy of the elements for quite some time. It's streaked with seagull shit and abnormally stiff from God knows what natural processes. You can't even tell what brand it is.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Man, how'd this jacket get so disgusting?
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it?
Sure.
Some secrets are better left uncovered. Don't even try. Seriously.
Think about it.
It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it. It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
Gross.
Why? Why did you think about it? Look at your hands. They're covered in muck.
Ew, 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 flick your hands.
Now you're just flicking
that shit
everywhere.
Oh
This is
no.
a disaster. You'll never get the smell out.
Why did I do that? You know what I was thinking? What would happen if I take off all my clothes? I want to try it, but I have a feeling it's going to damage my morale. I'm very interested. A makeshift route. Vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. Wow. What's that? Postcard. Quran 33. This one has hell written on its back. It cannot be further from the truth. It's the boom years, and Quran, the nicest district in Revachol West. It's enjoying a sun-drenched day. Tall and handsome buildings rise from the riverside, steel, iron, and yellow limestone, with cloud shadows sliding on the facades. Facades. What is it? A coin-operated weighing machine. It hasn't been used for a while. Mega Bino prescription lenses? What? Oh my god. Oh no. Whose idiotic idea were square and beige plastic frames anyway? Beige is a color that does not look good on anyone, not to mention that seeing the world through these exceedingly thick lenses feels almost nauseating. Perception nausea-inducing hell glasses. Discover your inner bino. I'm guessing, like, you have the option to call Kim, like, a binoclard, and that's what, you know, other people have called him, I think. And I'm guessing that just means, like, 4 eyes. Vagrants have recently painted the tarp red. Water drips from it. What's going on over here? Nice. Money. This gas? A big wine canister. It's open and empty. Okay, it's not gas.
The smell It's awful and familiar.
Hold on, what is that? That is awful. Cover your nose.
It doesn't help. You can still smell it.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency, that faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. Something
Ew.
cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear. It is death. It must be.
Kim, what's that smell?
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Eyes up, detective. Something's not right here.
Is there a dead body? Oh shit, I see it! Oh no. Careful there. These floorboards look rotten and weak. Oh, jeez.
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper.
Yikes.
Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the left leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Oof.
Hold on.
The lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines his face. Two bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
He stands up and shivers as a gust of wind blows through his bomber jacket.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Did not think we'd be finding another dead body to investigate, but here we are. Study the man's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest.
Could this be Pierre, what that woman said?
The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom made.
Search his pockets.
You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into two. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Yes. Study the man himself.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole.
Looks like it was just an accident.
A bad fall. It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark.
He looks like he was drunk. There's like a bottle by his side, I think. Examine his face.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze.
That's actually really creepy.
Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome with the awful surprise of it all.
Study the surroundings.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Examine the man's head.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
Why are we touching it?
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
It's hard to say.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Fatal. Step on the floorboards.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile.
Yeah, I'm guessing he was just drunk and stepped on the wrong board and...
You see waves
Yikes.
churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet.
Examine the bottle.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Tear all around us.
He looks at the two other bottles forgotten near the coin-operated viewer. Examine the chewing gum wrapper.
Rybowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall. The chewing gum wrapper is
Look in.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
Yikes.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
Lieutenant shudders from the cold. Step back.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
1 second. Let's look at this card. Folded library card. A library card found from the pocket of the dead man on the Martinez boardwalk. It's still slightly damp to the touch. The cover bears the stamp of Jamrock Public Library.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53.
Billy Mejean. Wonder if he has any family?
Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased or his family member.
Look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinting Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
Look at the backside.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55 211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock.
We'll have to call that.
Business hours, 900 to 1800.
We should first decide what to do with the body before taking any other actions. Let's take another look at the body and talk things through.
Alright. What should we do with him then?
A man lies
Who is
on
this
the
man?
boardwalk.
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
He looks south the way you came.
But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
This is an omen, a sign from above.
Yeah.
Don't start drinking again.
He looks like me. I could have ended up just like him, dead on some empty boardwalk with a bottle next to my corpse. Looks like just another old drunkard to me. I think labeling him as an alcoholic is a bit premature. We don't know anything yet. The chewing gum thing, he knew how to hide it. I think it's safe to say he was. He looks like me.
Well, at least you're not married.
Just damage my morale. Alright, let's do a little bit. The lieutenant points at the ring on the left man's hand, the flesh around it swollen and gray. He's married.
Or, what if you are?
But let's try to not run ahead.
True.
For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Could it be related to the lynching? I don't think so. Do you think he was drunk? Point at the bottle. What about the kebab? Kebab? Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous. I don't think it's related, but I'll ask.
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Agreed. If this somehow converges later, why not? But keep it simple for now.
Yeah. Do you think he was drunk?
Oh, yes.
Lieutenant nods. What about the alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
Yeah. What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
Yeah, I know. Someone should be held responsible for the broken boardwalk.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk.
Probably.
Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
He smiles sourly. Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with him?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
Hold on, what about field autopsy? We found him, we should finish this, take the case. Let's leave this case for the station, I don't want to spend time on it. I still need some time to decide how I want to solve the case. What about the field autopsy?
A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me.
Same.
I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
Yes, but isn't that kind of sloppy? You're right, I don't see anything criminal here. Let's leave it at that.
Good call. The guys at processing can take care of the rest.
We found him, we should finish this.
Alright. We've already examined the library card. Let's call the Jamrock Library from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about this Billy Méjean. And while we're there, we should also call the station. Let them know that we are taking the case.
Okay. Cool. I'm excited. A dead body on the boardwalk. I mean, we can call that other number, but I guess we'll just not.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Examine the tear.
2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
The lieutenant looks in the can, eyes watering from the smell.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness.
Examine the cigarette package.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra.
Examine the kebab wrapper.
You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
That's pretty nasty. I haven't had a kebab in a while, I want one. Coin-operated viewer has been out of order for years. It's a long way down to your death from here, 20 meters at least. Yikes. Well, I'm glad we're taking the case. Wait. Moonshine probably smells like tasty fermentation. Ew. That is not what that is. Alright, let's just look around a little bit more. See if there's anything I missed over here before we go call that number. I'm honestly just biding my time until the evening so I can play— oh, hello. Hi, okay, 1 second. So I can do the karaoke. Bars cover these long, dusty windows. Field electrode. Hi. Who are you people?
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blond man stands next to his son, pointing at the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kitsuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
How does he know his name? And how does he know we're both officers? This— okay. Also, guys, maybe don't go out on the boardwalk. I'm just saying.
Nice to meet you.
Lieutenant nods. Hold on. Hypertext? Wait. Was that about the windows before? You and Kim know each other? Hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Wait, what was that about the windows before?
Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
He rests his hand on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm-themed coloring book. Why does it say worm like that? That's pretty funny.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
This guy's pretty sweet, though.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
He points to the building again.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
They said the same thing about Kim. I don't understand. What's so fascinating about an empty old building? You look like someone who has money. Do you have any money? What's so fascinating about that?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes, springtime sun warming his handsome face. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Look at the building looming over you.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
Wait, what's an R&D department?
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development. They don't use it anymore.
He smiles brightly, laugh lines around his eyes.
You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
Mea culpa. You are not familiar with that one either. This man is a bookhead.
I don't think I've ever heard of this Felt Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains.
He adjusts his suit jacket.
They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say they were developing an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here.
He grins. What was that ace? Very interesting. Let's get back to this later.
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for
He stops mid-sentence, realizing you're not listening.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Pick your brain? If anything, this was rather one-sided.
Yeah.
He did the talking. Whatever.
Whatever. That's cool, though. I like the guy. He's very sweet. Oh, no.
You see, a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Lieutenant raises the collar of his bomber jacket. Always the skeptic. Another power box. It charges nothing now. It's empty. Sick. Fence blocks the path. No way on from here. Hold up. Are you sure about that? I have some chain cutters. I have chain cutters. Damn it. But there's stuff down there. Alright. Can we go down this way? Yes. Wait. No, not Kim. Damn it.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
Try to see inside.
Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know...
He shakes his head. The windows rattle in their frames. He takes his glasses off.
I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk.
His eyesight must be really bad. It's really sad. Can you still shoot though?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I passed my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Not bad at all. Were we already down here? I can't remember, honestly. I love Kim so much. I love him so much. I want to know what happened to his other partner. Was he as cool as I am? Because I doubt it. No boat on the boathouse today. Damn, there's a lot to explore over here. Oh shit. Hypnogamma. Oversized superstar sunglasses. Wow. Oh damn. Wait, hold on. I didn't get to read it. Is your own stardom too dazzling for you? Can't bear to look at your own fabulous reflection in the mirror? Then these classic oversized sunglasses are for you. No thank you. I was hoping they'd improve drama because I need that. I need it. Oh, hi. Buoy bobs in the water. On the number on it says 11.
That patch of reeds over there, it's a great place to hide something. Kind of out of the way, being so close to the water.
Wait, I can't see anything interesting.
You don't have a reason to. Yet.
What is this about?
Nothing. Just a hunch. The hunch passes, leaving you there, by the old boy bobbing in the water. Time to go.
Okay. Look how close we're standing. Two bros. Chilling on a police case. Tiny cages, carefully constructed. These soggy logs smell of ignition fuel. They won't light up. I'll talk to these people in a second. These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes crumbling. They're military blockades? I thought they were like those things you see like trying to block waves. Maybe it's the same thing. It's almost impossible to get a fire going near this near to the ocean. Hi.
Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer?
Hi.
Yellow man. I mean, officer.
Are you kidding me? He turns toward Kim.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook. Yellow man. Interesting. This is something to ask him about after a little probing first.
What a little bitch.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Gary the crypto-fascist. Not a lover of the great outdoors?
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Is he the one who owned the racist mug? Drunks and degenerates? That's my crew. Sadly, I think I might be drunk or degenerate, maybe even both. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure you've been tempted to drink.
Oh, I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revocol.
Revocol? I hate this guy. He nods gravely. His gaze shifts to the pile of soggy logs at his feet.
He pronounces Revocol with a hard K, unlike other people. Serious question time. This man is no innocent. No one is.
You said Revocol?
I like to pronounce it the hard way. The old way. The Vespertine way.
He nods solemnly.
He winks at you, trying to relay some hidden message, inviting you to mispronounce it too, perhaps. It's odd. It's a secret rite. A very fringe nationalist handshake, probably.
I wonder if this is the guy. Is this your mug? Hold up the yellow man mug.
My mug? Why would you think that?
You said yellow man. That's not something many people go around saying. It seemed as if you were calling it to it longingly when you cried yellow man. I can see you recognize it. It's in your eyes. You look like the kind of guy who might have a collection of mugs like this home in his colonial mug collection. You said yellow man. That's not something many people go around saying.
Really? I hear it all the time. All in jest, of course. No offense meant to anyone.
Still seems suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found lying at the scene of a lynching?
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel.
It is this guy.
I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer.
Oh, I'm sure you are. He pauses.
You're not going to find me, are you?
I would, but I don't know how. How do I find someone, Kim?
Using a standard form, officer.
He actually wants to do it. Yes! The lieutenant pulls out a sheet of carbon copy paper, scribbles something on it, then tears out the bottom page and hands it to Gary.
It's 50 real. You're getting off easy. In return, we expect information. You have questions to answer, sir.
What did you do, Gary?
Morel, the cryptozoologist.
Nothing!
Oh, this guy!
Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
Isn't that, Lena's husband? No. Is it? They're cryptozoologists, so... how did you get into the trash container? Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hanged behind the whirling in rags, into that trash container? How did you get into it?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Hemians run it like a mob.
He says, bowing shamefully like a fallen knight.
I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionics, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows and looks up.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim into the trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
He raises both hands. Do!
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Why would you do that? Okay, then what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
He changes his mind mid-sentence.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Right. It was just civic duty.
The lieutenant remarks drily.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
I don't think so.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series
So
of clinks,
loud.
like the clinking of glass beads, against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before, but where?
What's that strange sound?
What sound?
Don't mess with me, I think you know what I'm talking about. That clinking I just heard when you moved.
Really?
He fans his arms out slowly, and this time his motions are soundless.
There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash. Could be the wind shifting some garbage nearby.
The sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
Let's try it again. Don't mess with
What?
me.
I haven't the slightest.
Alright, fine.
The sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
There's something going on here. You should observe him more closely after this topic is concluded.
Okay.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
He's visibly relieved it's over.
Does this mean you were in his apartment, admiring his colonial mug collection?
Yeah.
Perhaps it would be interesting to tell him.
You were surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sail. I meant no offense, truly.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next races will be a really good one?
Yes, I think so. Sorry, you know, I've been having problems with my memory. Yes.
Well, this is that racist.
He gestured towards Gary as though he were presenting a work of art. Yes, our lucky racist. Will you grant us 3 wishes, Gary? Are you Gary? Are you Gary? Are you a racist? I don't know, I like the previous racist better. He's nothing compared to Measurehead. Yes, our lucky racist.
Hey, man. All I meant was there are not many Sealites around here. I'm just stating a fact.
He blushes. Do you have a problem with Seolites? The lieutenant is a native of Revachol. Yes, what are they doing in that Seol of theirs? Scheming? Lieutenant is a native.
Oh, yes. Of course he is. I was just speaking about his connections. Let's change the subject, okay?
This fucker. Do you know anything about the man hanging behind the welling rags?
I told you everything I know, sir. I'm truly sorry for the mug, but I have nothing to do with that.
He shifts uncomfortably in his clothes.
He's not feeling too comfortable in his own skin. Odd, I'd say.
Are you a cryptozoologist too?
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
This guy's so shady. So Gary, we live nearby in that apartment in Martinez, pointing in this direction.
Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
Yeah, I really don't feel bad about opening his door. Have you found your door open lately?
In my home. Yes. When I was going to... How did you know?
Mr. Everett Clare thought it was necessary to unlock your apartment. Nothing, I just wanted to ask if your door's been unlocked lately. Now I have.
Is this about the Union? Did the big man open the door?
No, I did, per his request.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him.
He realizes what's going on and changes his tone.
What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
He sounds like Squilliam Fancy Son. The man looks around, whispering. He makes sure no one hears you talk.
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
Really? I don't even know what it was about. I just opened the door. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like you. Try not to shit yourself, Gary. It's just an open door. Nod grimly. Our discussion on this topic is over, Gary. I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like you.
I was probably talking too loud in the whirling the other night. About some theories. Stupid. Shouldn't have run my mouth loud like that. I won't do it again. If there's anything I can do to assist you, or the Union, just ask, okay? I'll try to help if I can.
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
Yes.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
Lieutenant remarks with a smirk.
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even have changed his mind about the whole door-opening operation.
I think so. Alright, let's see if I can have my composure real quick.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking.
Oh.
The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
So there's a lack of magnesium in me?
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
That actually reminds me, I do have to take magnesium today. I need to mag it up.
You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
Yes. If you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to ascend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
Cool. Alright, let's try this again.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean,
Yeah,
officers.
I knew, I saw him say officer and I was like, this fucker. Why is he shifting around like that? Analyze Gary's composure.
Is
Are
he?
you kidding me?
He's looking comfortable enough. Maybe it was
Come
just
on,
beads.
man.
Sounded like beads. But what kind of beads might a man like Gary be hiding beneath his clothes?
Gary, are you cross-dressing by any chance? Are those prayer beads I keep hearing? Are you currently sporting some anal beads?
You wouldn't be able to hear if you were wearing anal beads.
Oh, my face is red. I had to ask. Lieutenant leans in confidentially.
Please excuse my colleague's humor. Working this murder case is taking a toll on us both. You don't quite have to answer that yet.
What he means is, working on the case is taking a toll on you, and working with you is taking a toll on him.
I'm so sorry.
Of course. Of course.
He forces a grin, no doubt. I can't even say it. He forces a grin, no doubt, hiding some colossal anal beads up his butt as he does so. Oh my god. That's the best dialogue I've gotten so far. Holy shit. Oh my god. That is so funny. I wanted to embarrass that guy. I feel like the game purposely failed that check on purpose so I could get that interaction. So, thank you, game.
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
Is this Lena's husband?
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
His
Hi.
self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
Seems legit.
Maybe the water lock is fixed.
We were supposed to go back to
Oh.
Martinez a couple of days ago.
Okay.
That damn water lock is broken.
Okay, he gives a dismissive wave. Yeah, that was me. I broke the water lock with my motor carriage, but it's fixed now. You can go back. The water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it. Withhold the souls.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon.
He turns to you. I hope you haven't been littering here. This is unspoiled wilderness. Yeah, right. Are you doing some kind of science here? You look like a science person. You're not here to hide a dead body, are you? I've been seeing a lot of dead bodies. You must be Lena's husband, Morale. That's why you're here.
Yes, I am.
He looks at you with mild surprise and quickly recovers.
I'm Morel, a cryptozoologist. I'm out here looking for a rare insect called the Insulindian phasmid. I'd shake your hand, but,
He displays his gloved hands, which are glistening with silt and sewage. Ew. No thank you.
The way he said the word, phasmid, made it sound full of mystery. This is a very special word for him indeed.
Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for. Tell me more about these traps. Lena seems pretty eager for you to return. Have you noticed anything off about your friend Gary?
No. No, of course not. Why?
Are you sure?
Well, he's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip. More so than usual. That's understandable. He just wants to get home and warm up.
He doesn't want to say it, but this is unusual. Gary's been to the jungle with him, to places way more challenging than the coast. Why so eager to go home?
Interesting. Tell me more about these traps.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
He points at the cage of mesh and wiring on the ground. Lena designed the traps?
Yes.
He says with some pride.
Yes. What?
Lena seems pretty eager for you to return.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
He looks south where Lena would be.
Come on, Morel.
Sick.
We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
He yells in response.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
I didn't know the phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
Really? She sighted the phasmid?
Yes. That's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
He coughs and continues.
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious phasmid.
I guess so.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Another cough into his fist this time. He doesn't seem to be doing too well. Maybe you could go back to the whirling, warm up, come back to check the traps later.
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
He's dead set on this.
What if we check the traps for you?
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
He looks at you with obvious surprise. Cryptozoology and detective work are very similar. Chaos is my method. I am its scion? I am all in with this cryptid shit. I'm hooked. It's very similar.
Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of research, attention to detail, and, above all, persistence.
What do I do if there's a phasmid in one of the traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there.
Oh.
It's very near.
Okay.
Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church.
Okay.
The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them...
He gestures to the trap in front of him.
You should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
The pursuit of knowledge is its own justification. What? Aren't you having fun?
Even relative to examining a week-old corpse, I'm not sure mucking about in the reeds qualifies as fun. But have it your way, detective.
He said detective, that means he's not mad.
If you think it's important, you have been right before.
What if I encounter the phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do,
He takes
I'll
out...
spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
He takes out a small white spray can.
It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Lay it on me.
Wise choice.
He douses you with the odd-smelling spray and gives you a satisfied nod.
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
Lieutenant wrinkles his nose.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
He looks at the lieutenant with disdain, then puts the spray in his back pocket. I'm ready, let's get to it.
Right. Which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Whatever he thinks about this detour, it's clear that these men are exhausted and in need of assistance.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
He's still willing to be nice to the racist.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too. But what if the information is vital on the hunt?
Okay. I'm guessing we still can't ask him what's going on.
Hello again. Very generous of you to help us out, officer.
Why are you shifting around like that?
Wait to get out of here.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
Does he have the armor on underneath it? His massive musculature? Something worn underneath it?
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor.
Shit.
One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
This guy. I wonder if Everett knew that he did this, so that's why he tried to scare him? I don't know. I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once.
He unbuttons the shirt.
I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
You see gleaming white ceramic shine underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates cover his gaunt torso.
This shame is surprisingly sincere.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
No, you've got explaining to do.
The lieutenant's tone is icy. Give me that armor, now. Why did you really put those clothes in the trash? Why did you lie to me, Gary? Give me that armor now.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat.
Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling.
He looks at his feet.
So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
His lips start quivering.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
Lieutenant jots something down in his notebook.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
At least he apologized. He shakes his head.
They were thoroughly conservative men, he realizes suddenly. It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie emotions.
It's more in actions rather than just words, so it's hard to accept his apology, to be honest, but I'm here for it, you know. Learn to be a better person. I'm all here for that. Why did you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you, but...
He says, staring at nothing in particular.
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
I'll explain later.
He doesn't muster up the strength to yell. Do you know who killed the hangman?
I always thought it was the Union, but I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word. I don't know, and I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore.
Are we done here, Gary?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
He looks around, relieved of some burden, his mouth still quivering. Alright, thanks, little bitch. Okay, I can level up. Oh, shit. Oh, wow, so it ups... So, wait. Oh, shit, you can see me, like, a little bulky. Whoa, that's weird. I don't like it. You can wear it underneath your clothes. I mean, that's kind of cool. Oh wait, no you can't. That's interesting. This vitreous enamel cuirass, I have to forget how you say that, fits snugly and redistributes kinetic energy across its countless white plates. Amazingly, it fits under your coat, and it makes pretty porcelain sounds when shaken. Awesome. Just what I wanted. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is fast travel. I can't fast travel. I'm gonna go back and let's do some karaoke. So we can wrap up this episode on some nice karaoke. How's that? So, I don't know if it's evening yet. It's 1800. Should also tell Lena that we found her husband and all that. For some reason I have a habit of... Well, it's not really the right time yet, is it? I have a habit of failing the checks before... Even if they have like a really high probability. Okay, let's talk to you first then.
Oh, hello, dear. I didn't notice you at first.
I ran into your husband on the coast.
Goodness, how is he? Did he say why he hasn't returned yet?
The old woman clasped her hands together over her blanket.
He's fine, ma'am. He couldn't get back earlier because the water lock in the canal was broken. Now he's just finishing up some work.
Oh, yes. That's my Morel. He's bound to catch a cold staying out there for so long.
He probably will.
But I am so relieved to hear that he's okay. Thank you for putting an old woman's heart at ease, if even a little.
You haven't,
You're
however.
welcome.
There are dangers out there.
Oh.
Our aging body's foul. Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her.
That's fair. You never told me you've seen the Phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what's my chances right now? It's still pretty early, right?
The stage is all set up. You feel it?
So, are you ready for your...
It's still really low. I have a really low chance. Let's wait until there's more people, right? Let's up my drama. Alright, let's read a book and try to pass the time. Still thinking about the anal bees. Okay, so I went and I bought a book. I bought like The Man of Heimdall or something like that. It was very bloody, but it went by pretty fast, and I feel like it was probably better done off screen. So I aim to his car, and I think I'm gonna tell them that we're gonna pick up that case.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Need to report a dead body on the Martinez boardwalk.
One moment.
You can hear her shuffling through some papers.
Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
An unidentified middle-aged man. Height 170 to 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build. Looks like he fell through a hole in the boardwalk and has hit his head against the middle bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
No, it seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
She repeats.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his pockets.
Any information on the library card?
It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Mijan.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue.
The way she says his name is so cute.
That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Connect me to Jamrock Public Library.
I'm afraid they're closed. It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Shit.
We should try again during business hours.
Yeah.
Anything else, Detective?
Reconnect me to the 41st.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in. Fireworker. Over.
He hesitates. I'm happy to report that I have found my badge, Jules.
10-4, sir. Glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
Okay.
Roger
Bye.
that. 10-10, over and out.
Alright. Epic. Alright, well, we have to call him tomorrow then. That's fine. Let's sing some karaoke! I have a feeling I'm gonna fail this, but... What are you gonna do? Alright, there's more people around. Oh god, I have a feeling I'm gonna fail this. But you know what? What can you do? Let's take out those. God, I'm so nervous. I feel like him. Alright, let's put on this. And my bow tie. Alright, is there anything else that can help me with drama? Oh god. Why does Kim have to be standing right there? I'm
The
so
stage
nervous.
is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
The bar is full and buzzing with chatter. No one is paying you any attention. But still you feel your knees turn to noodles.
Shit,
Okay,
I shouldn't have looked.
Now a couple is looking at you.
Ugh.
Even worse.
I shouldn't have
you're
looked.
Sweating.
I shouldn't
They
have
are
looked.
going to hate you. The air
I did it!
is thick with anticipation.
Oh god.
Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I'm so scared. Oh no.
I would often go there. To the tiny church there.
That's terrifying.
The smallest church in Samson. Though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there. Down through the mist there. Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there. In that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Wow. Holy shit. I just want to read the lyrics real quick. So is that what Harry sounds like? I guess that makes sense. It's the voice we've been hearing in our head. Small certain state sounds. That was one subject. It's very sad.
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your head shake as awareness of your body returns to you.
I just saw the option. Hold on. You feel your... Oh, you already read that. Thank you. Thank you, ancient reptilian brain. I want to dedicate this song to whoever wrote me that fucking letter. I still love you. Thank you very much, asshole. I'd like to dedicate this song to my partner, Kim Kitsuri. I'm gonna do that just because I love him. but he's gonna be pissed, I feel like. I'd like to dedicate this song to Guard for letting me sing it. It's all shit, Guard. I'd love to dedicate this song to the RCM. Please don't fire me. I don't want to dedicate this song to anyone. I performed it for myself. It's for you, Kim.
The lieutenant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile before turning away. He's incapable of blushing, but if he weren't, he'd blush.
I love him so much. Ah!
Good, good.
That's so
Are we
cute.
ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
Oh, that's so cute. The cafeteria manager intervenes to cut the moment short.
Last words.
Thank you, Martinez. Oh my god. I loved that. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Oh wow. That is amazing. He's incapable of blushing, but if he worked, he would blush. I didn't think he'd like appreciate that. I kind of thought he'd be embarrassed, but did you like my song? What did you think, Guard?
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
Cafeteria manager is waiting for you to acknowledge that he recognized the song. Yeah, the church is actually my past. Yeah, the church is actually my life. Yeah, the church is actually my love. Things are really bad with it. I fucking rock that shit. I told you I'd rock that shit.
It was alright. Subdued. I might start letting people up there again. Now, what can I do for you?
Hell yeah. Doesn't sound like he thinks he rocked it. Whatever, man. I win. I win life. Yes. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna leave this episode off here. What a great ending to this episode. I had so much fun. I love that we managed to sing the song without failing the check. I really thought I'd fail it because I just have really bad luck in this game, even if my chances were kind of high. Oh man. I had so much fun with this episode. I have so much fun with this game, man. I'm surprised we found another dead body, first of all. Very interesting. I'm sure we can follow up the leads on that. But I really don't have anything more to say other than I can't wait for when I can continue this. Because I'm just having such a good time. I liked Harry's voice singing it. I don't know if maybe that is just the representation from our brain singing it, or if it's actually his voice. But I choose to believe that's how he sounds. That makes sense to me, because it's how we hear our voice. He has a very deep, like, alcoholic voice, so it makes sense. Either way, I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I am, because it's just such a blast. All the characters you meet are so hilarious. The dialogue is hilarious. This game is a gem. I love the whole scene with the anal beads. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like or subscribe if you're new, because I'd love to have you stick around and watch me play some video games and hang out with me. I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.